Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about maps. Um, Specifically the maps on the search page. There are plenty more maps inside. There are 3D maps, there are campus maps, things to do maps. But for now, we're going to focus on the search page map and the map views and the regions. When we first built the Blue List a long while ago, we wanted to give families easy entrances to the college search process. So the location, the major, the student body size. If you focus on those three things and then you cut down your list by a big, chunk, then you can really get more granular once you're on the inside. So let's start out with the first one, which is, as we said, the location and the map views. So if I click around here, I will see that the map will change. And down here, I'll have my key. Oh, geez, that's very cold. Oh, that's not so cold. And you can kind of go around and see things and learn things. So, for example, state names. A lot of students may have heard about different states, but they're usually not truckers going back and forth extensively. Some students have moved, some students have visited cousins or traveled for summer vacation, but overall, the country is a vast area that you may not know enough about when you're making such an important decision as choosing your school for the next 4 years. So you may kind of be like, oh, that's where Michigan and Wisconsin are. Oh, Indiana's that close, Illinois. And so you'll go around and maybe you'll just, save a search by just states that you want to check out. That'd be one way. Another student may go and look at, rainfall, and they may want to stay away from rainfall, or they may want to go towards rainfall. But a lot of students are surprised when they look at this map. They'll say, oh, I always thought it was up over here. I thought that this was sunny area. No, like Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, a lot of these places have high rainfall. They're hot, so that might be mistaken for sunny. If you want sunshine, you go to the sunshine map and you can see like the areas that are the most sunny. Um, you can go to a topography map. Maybe you're someone that wants to be on the front range of the Rockies, or maybe you want to go to Appalachian Trail, and you kind of will just click these and you can call that your Appalachian Trail or your mountain search. I'm gonna clear this. Uh, I can go through, let's say I want to go to a school that has snow. That's always been my dream. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to click all these where I know there's a high amount of snow. I'll use my keypad over here, and then I'll go and I'll save this search and I'll call this snowy biomedical engineering schools. I'll save it, and then that will be up over here in my search section. So if I just click that at any time, I'll be able to see them. But going back to the map here, let me clear it. It's not just, as we know, about knowing where mountains are or knowing where it's sunny or where it's going to rain, although that is very helpful to get multiple layers. It's also helpful to think about yourself from the inside. So students, when they're looking at a map, if they grew up in California, they'll consider these their comfort schools. Everything kind of feels the same, the weather's the same, the people are kind of the same, the food is the same. uh Other students might be the total opposite. They may want to go to schools that are far away, and we call these the growth schools. Schools that when you first arrive, the first semester might be a little bit tough because everything's new, for all the reasons I just said. You can't get home as soon as you may want to sleep in your own bed or eat, home cooking. But also after 4 years, you get a lot of growth. That's why we call these the growth schools, schools that are kind of distant from, where you are. Other students may want a balance, so they will pick what we call radius schools. These are schools that offer students, um, you know, a good amount of growth, but also a good amount of comfort. And, students will usually pick a little bit of everything, but it's nice to kind of think about those different layers when you are, just creating your initial college list. Because remember, college lists in the beginning, you should just be grabbing big swaths of schools, throwing them in there and then sorting through them. So you use this as one of your many tools to build your list. And before long, you're not only going to know the colleges, but you're going to know the country better. And it's just a great way to get yourself into the list building process. So play around with the maps, get in there, save some searches, and as always, happy listing.